Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name is Martyn Lucas. I'm the day trader. We're here live every day, the most honest, transparent, perfect, amazing YouTube channel for finance and Bitcoin and stocks and shares on YouTube. Why do I say that? Because I've subscribed to many of them, and they're all trying to sell you stuff, and they're all biased on certain things. Whereas here we trade with my own money, and we have others in the live chat doing the same thing. Martin Redding is here. How are you, mate? We are having an amazing day. We are up to the moon. It is absolutely fantastic. Martin, thank you for being here. I asked this morning, would people be here before I went live, and Martin is here. So we're going big. There we go. Thank you, Martin, for being here. Leah's here. Let me bring up the comments in the live chat. So here we go. Let's bring Leah in. Let me just change that screen a little bit. There we go. Add to broadcast. Leah, hello. Thank you very much indeed. Smash the like button. Let's see if we can get to the record today of 15 because we've got lots to talk about today. Lots to talk about. We're only here for an hour, as you know. We're here every morning and every evening, opening the bell and closing the bell. So here we go. If it's your first time here, click subscribe and ring the bell and give us a thumbs up. The thumbs up just tells everybody you like this channel, and it shows more people. We want to get some more great people here in the live chat. That way we get more tips from people, we learn more about investing, and we share what we have with everybody. So there we go. Subscribe and make it your ticket, make it your entrance fee to the show. Click the like button. The first thing you do is click the like button. If you want to go one extra, you can share as well. Hey, you guys, here's Jonathan Brunette. We are breaking all records today, and Dr. Smith is here as well. Good afternoon. So everybody smash the like button. Look at this. Look at this, everybody. Bitcoin is going to the moon. We're nearly at 50,000 now. We're at 46. And I've got so much stuff to tell you about where people really believe, really strongly believe, as I do. It's why my portfolio is sitting here. I'm not selling. It's going to $100,000 this year. Look at that. I'm up 37%. I'm in the green, in the money by 2,639. So is it too late to buy Bitcoin? No. I bought in at, you can see my average, at 33. Was it too late? No. When Bitcoin just used to be a few dollars, it's never too late. Bitcoin is going to the moon. So there you go. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but I've grown this portfolio from 5,000 to 52 in just under 3 months. We're nearly at 3 months now. So there we go. Dr. Smith says, I am back. I am back. There he is. Hey, guys, Jonathan Brunette. 7 likes now, that's good, keep on going. And girls, of course, because we get the ladies from, very often, nearly every day, from Italy, and Martin as well, thank you very much. Going to 120, if you listen to Michael Saylor, he believes it'll just, when it reaches 1 million, it'll just go to 2. Because it's going to top out at 21 million Bitcoin. It's the cryptocurrency, digital currency of the internet. It's unlike anything else. It's never too late. No, it's not. It's never too late. But I don't want to spend any more money, even though I know it's going to keep going up and up and up, which I do believe, right? I think it's right to have a diverse portfolio, not have every single thing in Bitcoin. Not because I don't think it's going to go all the way. It's just the right thing to do, right? So there we go. Look, this is my portfolio live right now. Look at it. I'm up today. We run a competition every day. The competition is who has got the most at the end of the day. ETH as well. Ethereum is another one. But I'm only really investing in Bitcoin. I don't want to diversify on that. I just got too much to pay attention to. But you're absolutely right. I believe that's the same. You know, you could put 50-50 there. But, yeah, I'm at 1.58 today. Anybody beat me so far today? Anybody? It has to be on your overall portfolio of everything, of your main portfolio, not one particular asset. Because if I did one particular asset, I would be up today 30... Well, where am I today? I'd be up on 6.2%. You can't do that. It has to be over your overall portfolio everything. Dr. Nathan Smith 4.2. He smashed it. Look at this. I never win. I'm happy as Larry. I'm sitting here thinking I'm happy as Larry with this, but I'm never the winner. So you're all better than me. There you go. 4.2%. Wow. 4.2. What about earnings tomorrow? Let's have a look. Want to know where I'm excited about this week? Earnings tomorrow. Special 450 a share dividend on the 12th. There we go. Dividend stocks, always good. I'm moving more into that. Now I'm moving away from growth stocks, more into dividend. At least I will be shortly. So there we go. Did anybody see our TikTok channel today? We're starting to blow up on TikTok, by the way, in case anyone hasn't noticed. It's a lot of fun. Here's our brand new TikTok channel, just a week old today. And we're nearly at the point where we can go live. You need 1,000 followers, and we're nearly there. So there's the TikTok channel. And if you're interested, should you be interested in something funny, me singing happy birthday to people, here is my Martyn Lucas TikTok channel as well. All right, okay. So let's go and cover the news, what we're looking at today. We've got some great stuff. People just coming in now, welcome. Click subscribe and ring the bell. And do us a favor, click the like button. We want to get 15 likes, break a record. Yeah, I checked out your TikTok. Thank you so much indeed. Which one did you check out? The Martyn Lucas or the Day Trader? Because we've had a lot of fun with that today. Really fun. I'm being asked to make people, let me show you. I'm being asked to make people like birthday songs and stuff like that. Let me show you, look. This is it today, look. I'll give you a little thing. I don't know if you can see this, look. Does this come out? Does this make any noise? Hang on, volume on. It's because it's muted, right? I think this page is muted. Unmute the page. There you go. Ready?
To you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Angela Walsh. Happy birthday to you.
If you want a video, just let me know here on TikTok. I'll make one just for you. Something completely different there, just taking us away just for a minute, bit of light-hearted fun. A lot of fun with that, so if you have a birthday, just let me know and I'll make you a free video. It's free. I'll do it just because I love it. All right, okay. So, what are we looking at now? We've got the news. So, we've got our main portfolio. Virgin Galactic. Great. Look at this. We are now consolidating, trading sideways with a steady up, which tells me, look, I'm up 9.72% on this now. Tells me that we're coming up to the next test flight, and when we do, it's going to shoot up 45, 50, maybe 60. This will go to 100. So I'm very, very excited about this. I'm up 579. I tried to sell it the other day at 46, but it never happened. But I think it's going to. And this was on the news that financials are down. You know, they're spending more money, which is obviously they've got to build more. They've got to build ships. So there we go. I missed some news. But both, I also checked your songs. Thank you. So talented, Jonathan Brunette says. Thank you very much indeed, mate. Brilliant. Thanks for checking out both of my TikToks. All right. Let me know if you've got a birthday and I'll do it for you. Oh, there were 10 watching now. Nice. Right, okay. What have we got here? Up 2.48, thanks. Now have 15 shares. Hang on. So you're up 2.48. And Anthony Smith is still winning on 4.2. Let's give Anthony a big round of applause. Who pressed the wrong button? There you go. Round of applause. Congratulations. In fact, it's okay. I can blow the horn because 52,000. There we go. All-time record here on the Day Trader. 52,000 through the portfolio. Dr. Smith is picking all the right shares. Look, he's got, he's wash hands, diamond hands. He's got it all. Look, he's smashing it. So there we go. Tesla's trading sideways at 714. That's going to be 900 before the end of the year. Rolls-Royce down a little bit today. In fact, down 2%, but I'm okay with that. That's another 6 months away from making the money I want it. I'm up 11% though, look. That's okay. I'm gonna 10x on this end of the year. I'm sure I am. Builder, great. We're starting to build again. We're about a month behind the UK and Europe, so watch out. We will be going back to business in the next couple of months. Carnival, down today, but trading sideways, which tells me we don't have anything to worry about. We just have a little bit of time to get more and more ships. By I think it's October, we're supposed to be up to 75%. So there we go. Oatly news today. We had some bad news on Oatly. I bought it on the IPO. I didn't get the pre-IPO, but I got the IPO around here, and it went up and up and up, and then it fell down because there was some figures that people weren't happy with. They said they weren't doing the accounts right, which concerned me. But we've seemed to have put that to bed. We've stabilised, and now we're starting to increase a bit. So there we go. Oatly's okay. Figs, another one of my investments. I love Figs. I think they make the best apparel. Oh, Dr. Smith would know about Figs. Dr. Smith would know about Figs. Harpoon Therapeutics, up today 4%, still down 25, trading sideways. Waiting for that good news. Waiting for some good news about a medical scientific breakthrough. Again, Dr. Smith's territory. He would know about that. We're waiting for that. Berkshire Hathaway. Supposed to be Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of all time. I bought into Berkshire Hathaway, and it's been down ever since I did, and I've not made any money on it at all. So I bought 4 shares, $1,100, and I'm down. So Warren Buffett not doing so good for me right now. There you go. I missed out on that IPO, which the Figs one. Yeah. So did I. I didn't get the pre-IPO. I bought in it here. Where did I buy in? I bought average cost 38. Yeah, average cost. Yeah, my average. Yeah, I bought in here. Just after it opened up, I bought in there, and it's done really well. It's up. In fact, my total return is only up 5%. We dropped back a bit. We had a really good run, and then we dropped back. But that's typical of an IPO. Find some ground, and then start to grow from there. So I'm okay with that. I'm up, but I was up a lot more than this. In fact, I know why. I sold out of this position. I was just looking at there thinking, that's not right. I had a lot more than that. I think I had about 100 shares of this. And I sold my profit to put into Bitcoin and something else. Oh, Carnival. So that's it. So that's what happened. I ended up buying back at a higher price. So there you go. But this is another one though. This was an IPO for Robinhood. I didn't get the pre-IPO, but I opened it up the moment it came out. So I averaged at 39, which was right down here. Look, I got the pre-IPO. When it opened up. Yes, I got. That doesn't show there. I must have done. Anyway, I averaged a 39. So we're up 52%. This is great. And when the it's down now because of all these issues at the airports. When that picks up, that's one for the future as well. So I'm very happy with that. Very happy with you. I'd highly recommend you. Clear Secure it is. The ticker is U, but it's Clear Secure. It does security at airports. Robinhood now look up 51%. We're trading sideways, which is good today. I'm okay with that. We're still up 2.74%, but I'm happy that it's trading sideways. All the drama's gone out of it now. We're now a regular stock, and we're all looking good. Let me go over to the app, show you what it looks like. There we go. My biggest jump was in Moderna. Yeah, my biggest jump was in Moderna. I sold out, though. I sold out. I made some money, and I sold out. It's one of those things, you need the money for something else, and you think, oh, I wish I'd stayed in. But Moderna's doing really, really well, isn't it? Moderna. But I've moved into this one, Ocugen. This was a great tip from Kenneth Brunk, who does our technical analysis here on the channel. And I've only had this now for less than a few days. Middle of last week, I think Thursday, I bought into this. and I'm up 13%. I only had about $60 to buy. I didn't have very much at all, but my buying power was nearly empty. But nevertheless, this is a good one. Ocugen. If you like, Ocugen is a biopharmaceutical company which engage in the development and commercialization of therapies to cure eye diseases. Its product pipeline candidates include, I won't read that out, Covaxin is the main one. Not too familiar with all of that, so I won't go into that. So there you go, that's pretty good. MP was another one as well. MP Materials. That's up 5%. I got into that this week, so I'm very happy with that one. But of course, one of my biggest focuses is Bitcoin. And now we're up to 18.5% of my portfolio. MP 6% today. Yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it? Yeah. 5.25 right now, absolutely great. Yeah, I mean it reached a high here of 7.27 today, so we're doing really well with that. That was a great tip. Was it from Martin who gave me that tip? Said get into that, so I appreciate that very much indeed for your tip there. I think it was you, wasn't it, Martin? But let's bring up Martin's comment. Got in at a very low price and now it's still soaring. Absolutely. Moderna, just great. Moderna's doing really great. Yes, it was. And thank you. That's the beauty of this community. We're all sharing with each other wonderful tips with each other. Let's just not fall out when it goes the other way. Oh, right. So anyway, let's look at some news today. I got this news up a minute ago. Fundstrat says Bitcoin trading rule is kicking in and it's headed to 100,000 by the end of 2021. You heard it now. More information about this $100,000 thing. Bitcoin's price broke 46 on Monday, its highest level since the middle of May, but Fundstrat Global Advisors believe the digital coin could soar to 100,000 by the end of the year. I know. Imagine that. Imagine that. I really believe that's... there's so much information that would point towards that. Really, really exciting news, isn't it? Let's have a look at this. I thought you might find this rather interesting.
Head on over to the interactive board, just a couple of feet away, where we have Yahoo Finance's Jared Blickery standing by in studio for a look at today's trending tickers. Jared, let's start with some of the vaccine stocks that are rallying.
Moderna, guess what? We might get a booster, and that means potentially more, revenue for them down the road. This is a stock that...
I was in Moderna, and I sold out to buy something else, but, you know, that's the way it goes, right? What can I say?
It's been on fire, along with the other vaccine stocks. Going back to last week, they reported earnings. Nice things to say there. They got a new order from the EU for 200 million doses, up to 200 million doses. You can see it's up 38% over 5 days. It's not the only one. I'm going to change this heat map to a 5-day view, sort by performance, and you can see Moderna still number one, almost 40%. BioNTech up 31%, Vaxart 22%, Novavax 15%. So biotech, these stocks have been fueling biotech a little bit, but we've also seen a rotation into...
The question I've got is Moderna, you know, it keeps going up and up and up, but are we see, unlike Bitcoin, that will just go forever and ever and ever. There's going to come a time, isn't there, when everyone's got vaccinated, right? I know there's a long way to go, so you could argue it's still worth investing, but I'm just worried about it now because it's had such a growth that it's just going to slow down, isn't it? Isn't it? Someone tell me. Well, I mean, what do you think? I mean, what's going to happen there when everyone's been vaccinated? Where do we go from there? Just going to keep going and going, or what? How's that all going to pan out? I'm not sure.
The healthcare recently, a little bit of a defensive mood. So all of this is contributing to these leaders standing out, and definitely among the leaders in our top 10 trending tickers today, guys.
And Jared, I want to ask you about this $1.5 billion deal that's DraftKings buying the Golden Nugget online gaming.
Crash City, Jonathan says, yeah, you know, I feel the same. I feel the same. I mean, you know, but they're Dr. Smith, I don't think it will crash, you know. So no one knows on that. But I mean, it's obviously a very current situation. And that situation is going to change. Of course, they make other vaccines. You know, they're a pharmaceutical company. You know, we live in changing times. We live in times where there are these pandemics and other viruses. You know, there are other lots of people who've said, you know, there'll be another one in a few years' time. You know, we've created the unbalance in nature. You know, these things are going to happen. But Berkshire pulled out all their stock, didn't they? Why? Is that right? I didn't hear about that. That's interesting. Berkshire Hathaway pulled out all that stock, didn't they? I don't know. I've not heard that. I am in Pfizer and until the vaccine mandate. That's interesting. There we go. Thank you, Martin. Let's carry on with this. Let's see what it says. It's interesting though, right?
What are you watching in that space? Is the stock on the move?
Well, DraftKings is up, and that's impressive because this is dilutive. It's an all-stock transaction for about $1.5 billion. DraftKings hasn't done, as a stock, a whole lot this year. You can see it's up there, down about 4% over the last 2 months. Here's what it's done this year. Here's what it's done over the last year, and eventually we're going to get to a pattern here that we can potentially trade off of. I think the price action here...
Just want to jump in there. We've got a couple of people just come into the stream. If you're very first time, give us a subscribe, ring the bell. Most importantly, like the video so it shares it to YouTube. We're a brand new channel. We've only been going a couple of weeks. This is our second week of our schedule, full-time schedule, morning bell and closing bell. So please do support us here. It's the most honest and transparent financial channel on YouTube. I know I've subscribed to them all. We share our own real trades, not try to sell anybody anything. So we'd appreciate your support. Thank you very much.
Is telling that we need to clear this resistance point here. We're going to call that, let's say, 55 and change. To the downside, we got pretty strong support at 40. So as long as we're in this trading range, not going anywhere, but check out Golden Nugget Online Gaming. Now, let's take a look at a line chart so you can really see the move today. This is over the last 2 years, really just going through into some technical resistance here, a point that we reached in 2020. So a lot of times when a stock moves very quickly, it will just stop at a resistance point, consolidate, then you have to see where it's going to go next. I want to show you one more thing. This is Rush Street Interactive. This stock is up 15%, just kind of showing you how the whole industry, some of its peers benefiting from this. And if I go back up to DraftKings, I do have some analyst commentary. Let's go to 13-day view and punch this up. Needham is talking about it, and they like the prospects of this deal. They are saying DraftKings deal to buy Golden Nuggets for about $1.5 billion is a move that will positively fuel their data science engine. There you go. Key assets that it acquires is, for DraftKings, a customer database of 5 million users. That's for Golden Nuggets. This is going to allow the company to leverage daily fantasy users to target likely online sports betting players. And all in all, this is looking pretty decent for the industry, especially with the state and local gaming rules in flux right now.
All right, Jared, let's talk about cryptocurrency, particularly Bitcoin right now, because It is up over 40,000, actually right now at 45,000 roughly.
I'll tell you what, I used to dread the weekends for Bitcoin, but now I'm kind of liking them. Bitcoin moves on the weekends. So let's take a look at the 2-month price action here on a candlestick basis. This is going to be instructive. We got to 40,000 last week, and now we're punching above it, holding above 45,000. This is a key level. If we go to a year-to-date chart, kind of been looking at this level for a very long time. In fact, since it broke down from this level in that head and shoulders top that a lot of people were noting, 45,000, a big level here. If we can hold above it, I see no reason why we can't launch and retest those $62,000, $63,000 highs that we saw there. All in all, looking pretty good for Bitcoin, but we do need to hold 45 for at least 24 hours, I would say.
There you go. So what do you make of all that? Pretty good stuff, right? Pretty good stuff. Very, very excited about it. So there you go. It's what's driving my portfolio right now. As we were listening to that news there, I was sharing the post across to our Facebook page and group. So thank you for sticking with me right there. Wonderful. So that's what I feel. I feel it's the currency of the future, and I'm all in. It's funny, when I first invested in it, I just didn't understand it, and when I was down a little bit, it stressed me out, but not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, so let's go have a look now. Virgin Galactic, in the next couple of days, we're going to see another test. In fact, about maybe 2 weeks, we'll see another test flight, and when we do, then get ready for this to go through the 50s again. I think it'll do 59. That's where I think it's going to go. So there you go. So what do you think about that? Are you invested in Virgin Galactic? Do you think it's going to go all the way up there? I think it's going to end up at 100. Next year, once the money starts rolling in, that's when we're going to start seeing it really take off. So my plan for Virgin Galactic is, I'll tell you what it is now. This happens. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong screen. This happens every time we get a test flight. And then this happens, and the only reason we dropped, remember, and if you look at it, we're still trading up, look, right? If you look at it here, the only reason why this dropped to here is because they released $500 million worth of shares into the market, which devalued the shares because they wanted to raise capital to build more ships and invest and so on and so forth. So that was the right thing to do. It devalued the stock, which, if you think about it, would have kept this line about here, and we'd be, great. So. But the point is, you need to invest in the company to grow it. So I feel this is a very, very healthy trend line across here. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the next test flight. And then come January, this is just going to go up and up and up. So that's my feeling on that one. I'm trying to find a way to get back into Tesla. I sold out all my shares to put into Bitcoin, and now it just keeps going up and up and up. I'm trying to buy it in at around 500 because it is overvalued. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of shares that are overvalued, that they grow into their prices. I think Tesla's growing into its price, so I know it's gonna go to 900, and I would like to have at least 10 shares of Tesla, but. You can see how good it is. I mean, just one share's earned me $73, 11%. So anyway. Wonderful stuff. I see we've got some friends over on Facebook watching us. Hello, how are you today? Come and join us on YouTube. The Sant Maru over there in England. Lovely to have you with us. Patricia, hi, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to the live chat. There you are on the screen. Smash the like button, and let's see if we can get a record today. We went for a record today on our portfolio of 52,000. We've just dropped back a tad since then, but we're still way up, so we're good. We're good. Let me go and look at some. There was something else I wanted to look at today. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're very welcome, Patricia. Thank you. I've got a couple of people who just messaged me about about Robinhood. So let's have a look at Robinhood. So let's open it up. Let's see where we are. Robinhood in a new tab. There we go. Here's Robinhood. I got the IPO, as I know many of us did here. We've certainly consolidated now and stabilized, which is nice. Kenneth Brunk is in the house. Let's hear it for Kenneth Brunk. Everyone say hello, Kenneth Brunk. Kenneth Brunk gives a lot of time to this channel and helps support us with technical analysis. So thank you very much, Kenneth, for being here. Yeah, a couple of people on Facebook messaged me about Robinhood. Robinhood is the portfolio I use, and I love it. I really, really love it. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just investing in my own money. I'm just going to put the link now. It's below in the description, but it's also in the live chat. There is the link. If you click on that, it'll give you a link to Robinhood. Set up the account. It's free to do it. You just got to fund it with $1 a minimum. Get the account open, and you'll get a free stock, and so will I. And I'll share with you what I get live here on the show, and tell me what you've got, and that'll be great. Kenneth Brunk, how is your day today? At the moment, it looks like the winner of today's competition will be Dr. Nathan Smith. Let me go back in the chat He did. Let's have a look. Where is it now? Dr. Nathan Smith. I think he. Oh, Martyn is up 6%. 6% today. I'm only up. Let me have a look. My portfolio is up 1.45. I think it was Dr. Smith was up 4.2, which means Martyn Reading, if I got it right, is on 6%. Scrolling through the chat. Yeah, Martyn Reading is on 6%. And it's now 3 o'clock. So we are now in the bell has now gone. We are in after hours. So let me move over to after hours. So you know what that means. It's time to ring the bell. There we go. The bell is now gone and we're in after hours. And I had a question come through on the Facebook group. What is after hours? I wasn't sure what after hours was first. I have to be honest. I was confused by it. But let's go over to the app and I'll show you. If you pick one of the stocks, let's just say I'll pick Virgin Galactic, for example. You can see there today it was up 5.4%, but we're now in after hours. And you can see the today is now faded, and now we're going to be darker color for the after hours, and now we're up 0.06 in the after hours. That's when it continues trading on a much lower volume, but there is some trading carrying on, and it will carry on now until 5 p.m. my time, which will be 6 p.m. Eastern time. So there we go. It's a bit of extra trading, and if you want to trade now, you are best to do limit buys, stuff like that. If you just try to buy, it doesn't tend to work as well. You need to put a price that you're prepared to pay if you want it to go through at this part of the day. So and there's often a bit of action in the after hours and the pre-hours. So there we go. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. So looking again at our portfolio today, look, 51,950. This was from 5,000 nearly 3 months ago now. So we've had some good growth there. We've taken a lot of that money out as well. Hence why it only shows a all-time record of 12.8%. Okay. Let me get rid of that a minute. Don't want that. That's better. All right, let's bring in Kenneth's comments here on the screen. Kenneth says, the major exchanges have an opening and closing time. Pre-market happens before and after hour happens afterwards. Most of the major trading happens during trading market hours. That's right. That's right. I don't know why it exists. It just does. I don't know. You know, it would make sense to me if it just closed when it closed. This little extra bit, and then it's called extra hours. I don't really understand why it exists, but it does, and it's good to know. But what is exception to the rule, of course, is cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, as you can see here, it trades 24/7, 7 days a week. As you can see from here, this never stops. So what I do here, because you can't have a break. You can't just sit down, have a cup of tea and go to, relax. What I do here is if I'm looking to sell or buy, I set myself those orders. So, and if you're not familiar with that, let's say I wanted to buy some Bitcoin, I would go onto my app, which is easier. I would go onto my app here and I would click buy and I would click buy at a certain limit. You can see here I'd put in $10 worth or whatever, continue, and so on. But obviously that's not a real price, but there you go. You get the idea. I would put in an order. So if when it hits, if middle of the night it went to 50,000 and I wanted to sell at that point, I'd have to put that in because it can happen at 24/7. So you need to put your orders in if you're looking to enter or exit the crypto market. So I did have $1,000 set to sell at 50, but to be honest with you, I've cancelled that order. I've cancelled that order because there's nothing particularly I want to add to, because nothing has particularly dropped. Everything's going up and up and up, which you might say is a good thing, but it's not a time to buy in, for me anyway. You might say, well, why wouldn't you buy in on Bitcoin if it's going to go to 100,000? Just keep buying and buying and buying, which is, it does make sense, but I don't want Bitcoin to be any more than 10% of my portfolio, and currently it's nearly 19. So, I don't want my entire portfolio in Bitcoin, even though I believe in it. I just want it spread across to be, exposed to other things. Kenneth Brunks says, more information regarding after hours. There we go. We have a link in the chat. So if you go into the chat and you'd like to get some more information, Kenneth, if you could share that onto the Facebook group, you can go and do some research afterwards. So if you like what Kenneth has, the information there Kenneth has provided, if Kenneth posts that to the group, I will approve that, and you can go and check it out later on, so you can continue your learning on that as well. Good stuff. All right. More news. Let's go back to my main portfolio and see what's happening here. That interests anybody here. Let's have a look. Why big chains aren't requiring vaccines? Why big chains aren't requiring vaccines? That's interesting. What's all that about? Let's have a read into that. Why big chains aren't requiring... Whoops. What happened there? What happened? Oh, hello. Can we get rid of that? Or are you just going to take over my screen with a nice big banner? Well, thank you very much for that. Why big chains aren't requiring vaccines for customers? Oh, this is a video. I'm going to have a listen to this. This will be interesting then. No, thank you. Let's have a listen to this. Yeah, we've got to have an advert, right? Can't get out of the adverts. I can mute you though. There we go. I'll mute you. Don't want to hear that. All right, here we go. Let's have a look at. Here we go.
From corporate America, as the Delta variant surges around the country, the CEO of Union Square Hospitality Group, the restaurant company, Danny Meyer, he wants his employees and customers to be vaccinated. A business imperative. You can't have full restaurants if you have this virus still spreading.
If you really want to go unvaccinated, you can dine somewhere else, and you can also go work somewhere else.
Meyer's been ahead of public health issues before. He banned smoking in some of his restaurants back in the 1990s, and that led the way, really, for the city. The CEO of the Society of Human Resource Management, Johnny Taylor, he told me most employees, they want vaccine mandates.
There are some organizations that are trying one more step before that. They're saying, if you choose not to be vaccinated, then...
What's everyone's opinion on this in the chat? What do you think? Do you think... I mean, it's very... I think everyone should have the vaccination. I totally think everyone should have the vaccination, right? It would help everyone, and I think it's silly when people think there's a conspiracy and God knows what's going on. But... I don't know. It's what sort of society do we want to live in when a government says everyone's going to be injected by something? I mean, you can't really live in a society like that, even if it's for the benefit of everyone. I mean, at what point do you say, we're forcing you to do something? I mean, I don't know. I think we're doing the right thing. We're educating people. We're giving the information. You have to make your own decisions. But I think it's right that we bring out the passports and saying, well, you can't fly or you can't book a cruise ship holiday if you've not had a vaccination. I think that's great. But maybe it's going one step too far to say we're going to come round your house and stick a needle in your bum. You know what I mean? It's a bit, maybe it's going a bit too far. I'm not down with experimental drugs. No, and you have that right. You have that right, Kenneth. You know, you have that right. If you don't want, you know, an unknown chemical shoved in your arm, and I guess you have that right. It's your body, it's your life. But if it's deemed to be overall a danger possibly to others, then it limits movement. I mean, you're still free not to have it. I mean, but to force people to have it, I think would be going too far. Kenneth has just said, I've posted it for admin approval. Thank you, Kenneth. So we'll approve that post and then go and check it out. Go to the Facebook group and learn about that Kenneth's post. Let's hear a bit more here.
You will have to be tested several times during the week on your own dime. And you will have to wear a mask in the workplace, and not any mask, but that N95 surgical mask. I mean, we are going to, at the end of the day, make this a little uncomfortable for you, because you're making it uncomfortable and the workplace less comfortable for your colleagues.
Tech giants like Facebook, Twitter, Google, they're taking a stance on vaccines. Microsoft is taking a different approach for now.
There will be some combination of vaccines, testing, and exceptions to it, because in some sense, if you think about the policies that one needs to have, has to accommodate the best practices of all three.
The "I read something scary on Facebook" excuse, that's not going to work anymore. Companies are tweaking their return to office plans because of the Delta variant now. Some are pushing returns now into the fall, but they are signaling, Laura, that vaccines will be required. And I've been looking and digging into some of these requirements. In some cases, they're not mandates from these companies, they're requirements, and they want you to pay for your own testing, test several times a week. If you are, you test positive, for example, at the MGM Grand properties, you will have to, on your own dime, stay home and not be paid.
Yeah,
so again,
make it hard for people.
Make it hard for people not to be vaccinated here. And in other cases, there are incentives. You know, there's these tax breaks. There are incentives. In some cases, companies are paying people.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about that? When I heard about that, when I heard that they're going to pay people to do it, what do you think? What's your opinion on that? You might say, well, that's a bit unfair. I didn't get any money to have a vaccine. I don't know. If it's what it takes, fair enough, I guess. I mean, I don't know. For me, if you believe, like Kenneth says, Kenneth's opinions are his own. They're respectable. He says, I don't believe, I'm not down with experimental drugs. Okay. If he believes that, he's not going to change his mind for $100, is he? He's not going to suddenly go, oh, do you know what? All the things I don't believe in are gone out the window now. I didn't believe in it, but do you know what? For $100, you can do it. I mean, I don't know. What sort of person is it that is going to be swayed into having something they felt so passionate about not having because someone's going to give them $100? I mean, I'm not so sure that's going to make any difference. What do you think? For your information, I'm fully vaccinated. Thank you very much indeed, Martin. I'm fully vaccinated too. My wife is fully vaccinated. We actually think we may have even had COVID. We felt a bit down back in January. Not this January, the first, in January of 2020. We felt feverish. We thought we may have had it then, but we don't know. But anyway, Kenneth is entitled to his opinion. Not experimental. Alicia's smiling. She's baffled. She's not sure. Have you had your vaccinations, Alicia, over there? Jonathan, in fact, I'm not going to ask people. It's for you to volunteer that information. I shouldn't be asking you. Martin says, I believe the issue is not the vaccine itself. It's more having to share your private medical history with somebody other than your doctor. I believe the issue is not the vaccine itself. It's more having to share your private medical history with somebody other than... Yeah, I agree with that. My wife works at Bank of America, and they want to know what all the employees have done. So yeah, there is a bit of that. I think it's right that you shouldn't have to disclose your personal history with everyone. So I mean, you need to keep that private. That's your own private business. But anyway, let's have a look. We've got some more comments here. Jonathan says yes, of course. There we go. Let's hear a bit more of this and see how it goes.
To get the vaccine and making sure they're giving it on site.
Yes, but conspiracy theories on Facebook, not a pre-existing condition to get your way out of this vaccine.
There we go. I love that. All the conspiracy theories. Does anybody here believe that? Anybody here believes there's chips in your arm? I don't know. We could start a whole channel on conspiracy theories, couldn't we, really? So, where are we now? We are 3:15. We are 50 minutes from the end of the show, and we are looking at... thank you very much for the smiling faces, Patricia. So, there we go. We're now moving into the quiet part of the day, but as you can see, we're still moving up. Aliens put that in here, put that in there long before this. Yeah, you know. One thing I've learned in my life is everyone is entitled to their opinion and stuff. Oh, I just want to say... Kenneth, I've approved your posts on the Day Trader Facebook group now. So if you want to go and see those links, let me share that with you. This is our new wonderful Day Trader Facebook group, and these are the posts that Kenneth Brunk shared. Very interesting if you want to know about after hours trading. There you go. So if you want to check out extra information about after hours trading, it's there. I will be listening to that at the end of the show when I enjoy my cup of tea. So thank you very much, Kenneth, for sharing that with us there. Wonderful stuff. All right. There we go. Back to the app there for Robinhood. All right. And talking of Robinhood, let's take a fresh look at that. Yeah, we're just trading sideways today. Not a lot going on there. Conspiracy, we never went to the moon. Well, you know, there's lots of stories about that. My favourite is the lizard men. Yeah, lizard men. The king and queen, prince, the royal family in England are all lizards. I'll be interested to know what the flat earthers think. What do the flat earthers think now about the Earth? Now we're flying up into space regularly and we're looking down and getting all the pictures. I mean, I don't know. What's going on there? I don't know. It's all good fun, isn't it? With the funny lizard eyes on politician memes. Yeah, I know. The Queen is supposed to be a lizard from another planet. Anyway, let's get back to it. We're not talking about lizards. We're not talking about conspiracies. We are the day trading channel, and we're looking at what's going on in the market. So let's keep it right. Let's keep it right there. Robinhood trading sideways. Let's have a little look at the movement today with Robinhood. Let's see the volume today. Has it been a quiet day for Robinhood? Let's have a little look. Let's go to Robinhood and open it up. We had 27 million today. So now that you see the volume's dropped off. The volume has dropped off considerably. If I show you on the app, it works very well. 27,274,879 is the volume of trading today. So it's a lot quieter. I'm glad about that now. I was really worried it would be a total meme stock and go ridiculous. We did have some great growth, which has led to us achieving 51% for me up there, but nothing ridiculous. Alicia's got some sheep on the thing. You're getting tired, or you counting sheep? What's going on with it? What's going on with that? Okay. All right. Let's have a final look across our portfolio and share with everyone. It looks like today, congratulations are going to go to Dr. Nathan Smith. It does seem that Dr. Nathan Smith is the stock wizard today. He has made more profit than anybody else. So let's give a big shout out and a round of applause to Dr. Nathan Smith, who is the winner of the competition today with the most growth in one day. So there we go. Thank you. Congratulations to you, mate. Well done indeed. There you go. I've not won one day, by the way. I've not won one day. I've not won a single day. So there we go. My ARK investments are up 14%. Happy with that. SPCE now up 9.97. That's looking good. Tesla is up 11%. Ford isn't doing very well, but remember, Ford is a dividend stock too. It doesn't have a huge amount of growth, but it does have a good dividend stock. So the payout on the dividends will offset the not huge growth. I'm okay with that. Apple, we've got obviously the new phones coming out shortly. So I expect some growth for the new... Is it the iPhone 13? I think it is. We're on 12 now, right? Is it the iPhone 13's next? I've not bought a phone since 10. I've got the 10X Max. I don't know. The 13... It's going to be the 13 or the 14. It's not that far away for me, I think. Maybe another year. Yes, from Dr. Smith. Thank you very much indeed. Let's bring your comments up on the screen. Thank you very much. Let's continue with this. Amazon down a little bit. We had a bit of a dip. The financial report wasn't great. The shareholders... It increased profits, but not as much as they expected, so it dropped a bit. That gave me an opportunity to buy in, even though it is still down. I've managed to buy in. In fact, I have a nice stake now in Amazon. Let me have a look at my stake. It's not huge, but at least I'm back in again now. Excuse me, everybody. What have I got here? Just under $1,000. I'm down not quite 1%. Thank you for bringing us all together for opening and closing bell. Thank you very much. It's my absolute pleasure, and I'm hoping that the channel will continue to grow. It's a wonderful community, and I've actually done very well, and I hope you have as well, with the information that we're all learning. Kenneth Brunk has been amazing for us all, and I'll be here every morning and every evening as long as the channel keeps growing. I will be here. As long as you want me here, I will be here. I think it's a great community. We learn a lot from each other, and it's nice to see everybody's well every day. It's a nice way to check in with us all. And yeah, absolutely. Let's continue going down my portfolio in our last few minutes before we close the show. We've got, let's have a look now. Microsoft, 3.59 up. Carnival down slightly. It looks like we're having a little bit of after hours action. Let me just look at that. No, it's pretty flat. I think we're about a month away, maybe two, from seeing some really good growth with Carnival, but it's coming. I'm very confident it's coming. So there we go. Rolls-Royce up 10%. Again, that's probably a 6 months out, but that could 10x. I'm very happy about that. Here come my ETFs. Vanguard, QQQ, TAN, NBW, ICLN, Walmart, that's up. United Airlines down 15%. Sticking with that. I've only got a couple of shares with that one, but it's not enough to buy any more and not enough to sell, obviously. So I've still got my 100% record, never lost on a trade. Still sticking with that. Builder is up. This is going to be good. Johnson Johnson up 275. Figs up 5. Otley down 4. It's okay. That'll recover. I think that'll... I don't know. I've lost a bit of faith in Oatly. I thought it was going to do better when it came to the US than it has. It's a Swedish company producing oat milk. And I'm not too sure. A huge portfolio. It is quite big, isn't it? It's a bit. It's why I don't really want to get into anything else. National Grid, McDonald's, Facebook, Boeing, Berkshire, Harpoon. It's a little, yeah. It's my super dividend stocks now. Hence they're down a bit, but they pay really high dividends. I've got one that pays 8% dividend. at a low cost. Some of these are really good. SDIV and SPHD. I love those. I'd go crazy managing that. Yeah, it is a bit. This is why I want to sell out a few and consolidate in less. It's why I haven't won on the day, because I've got a lot of shares that I've bought that are going down at the minute. For example, Carnival, I'm down with that. But and Rolls-Royce and stuff like that. But it's an investment for the future. There we go. There we go. All right. So we're going to wrap up things now, and I want to thank everyone once again for being here today. Bitcoin's continually climbing. 18.5% now, 38% up. Maybe this is the key to your success. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I mean this is a great growth for me. I'm very happy with this, and you can see when I took it out, because I started here back in May, June, July, August. So we'll be 3 months next week. Yeah, I could buy and forget most of this. I enjoy it though. I enjoy doing the trades with you every day. I enjoy being here and doing all of this and keeping our eye on it, because you do get opportunities. Like I say, when these are my plays, right? Virgin Galactic is my next play. When this hits 46, 47, 48, I will sell here. I'll just keep one share, so I've got my foot in the door. It just reminds me really that I'm in it. And I'll buy back when it drops again, because it will. And when we come to January, I think then it'll be time to stick with it. For a high dividend stock, I have AT&T, 7.4% dividend. Whoa, that's a good one. I have a high dividend stock. I have AT&T. Shall I have a look at that? AT&T. Okay, is this what you have here? AT&T. So over the 5 years, so it's pretty flat, been trending downwards. But that's typical of a height. There we go. Let's see. It's not doing anything. But that's typical of a high dividend stock. Let me have a look at it. I did look at this. I've heard a few things about this one. Look at that dividend yield. Look, 7.44%. That's it. 7.44%. Price to earnings ratio. Of course, it's losing money. Hence why it's not. Is it still paying out? Has it been paying you out? And how often does it pay out? Is it a monthly, quarterly, yearly? And is it a reliable payout? No point buying a dividend stock if it doesn't pay out and it stops because it's losing money or whatever. So what's the track record, Martin? How often is it paying out at 7.4%? How often is it doing that? Yes, it pays quarterly. How long have you had it and how long has it been paying out? Because now would be, let's have a look. We're down over the day. We're down over the month. We're down the week, sorry. We're down over the month. We're down over 3 months. We're down over 1 year. So this is probably the best time it's ever to buy in. Yes, it pays quarterly. How long have you been in? How long has it been paying? Because that looks a great opportunity to me. For a dividend stock, that pays 7.44. And it's the lowest it's been for 5 years. Had it for 4 years. So if you had it for 4 years, you probably paid somewhere around about 40, right? And how many shares do you have? This would be interesting. We're going to learn something here. What did you pay? You must have paid around about 40 then. And have you had the dividend stock every quarter for all that time? You can research this, by the way, folks. I could research it, but we've got someone who's actually got the shares, so why not ask? That's what I'd like to know. It's saying it's not a buy, it's a hold, but it's not a sell either. I don't always go on that. The fact you hold it is 55%. To me, it's still a buy. Because if it was a buy here, it's got to be a buy down here, right? Isn't it? Unless you think there's financial problems in the future. But if we look at the earnings report, available October 21st, it's just flat. Let's see. It's they were expecting here and it improved. They were expecting here and it improved, which is good. It's increased from what they expected, and it's pretty flat, and it started to uptrend since Q3 in 20. We've had it up, moving upwards, so that's not a bad sign. At 88, I have 888 shares. I see it, reinvested. Okay, been buying it when I profit from other stock. Average cost is old commoneys. What does that mean? Rolls Royce, please. Tom Stevens. Hello, Tom Stevens. Welcome. Give us a like. We've got some new people just come in now. If you wouldn't mind giving us a like, please. And a brand new channel, just a few weeks old, 2 weeks old, in fact. I will go to Rolls Royce for you. Yes, I will. We're just over hours a little bit here now. I'm gonna put AT&T in my list to buy. New ideas around 32.64. That makes absolute sense, because if you've been buying in, you've been getting the averages down. Done. There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Rolls Royce. Let's bring it up. This is Rolls Royce. Now, let me tell you something about this, folks, right? Rolls Royce, this is not Rolls Royce cars, it's Rolls Royce the engines. I bought into this. I got 711 shares, $1,000 worth. I'm up 10%, $99. This is what services the engines. Now, they have a lot of debt. If you look at their financials, they have a lot of debt. But what I will tell you is, Rolls-Royce is an institution in England. It's like Ford is in America. The Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, has said publicly he will never let Rolls-Royce fail. It supplies the engines for many of the planes that are about to start flying again. I'm just skating over the general headlines of it. But I believe, because the only reason this failed was because of COVID. Look, it dropped off here. No planes were flying. Rolls-Royce didn't do any business, right? It's got such pedigree, such history, and I believe we will see this improve. So I bought in. I've got an average of $1.32, so I'm up now at $1.46. But I reckon there's every reason why this wouldn't go up to 9, 10. So my investment would 10x, and I would project within a year. So I would expect my $1,000 investment to turn to $10,000. Now, I would say I'm 90% likely to go up and 10% likely the company will go bust. So if I lost $1,000, 90% chance I'm going to make $9,000. For me, that's a good, safe bet. That's how I feel about it. AT&T said it would resize its dividend. I'm going to look into that then. So if we can get some more information on AT&T, we'll come back to that. Tom Stevens, thank you very much indeed. First time here. We're live every morning for opening bell and closing bell. Every day, same time. Weekdays, of course, we're here. And we have a wonderful team of people that come in the live chat and share their trades. Everything is real. Everything is genuine. This is my real portfolio. Started from 5,000 just 3 months ago. And we're up to just under 52. And we don't sell anything. We just share our trades live with you. And we ask you to tune in every day, morning and closing bell. If you'd like to get some free stock, Tom, I don't know if you trade with Robinhood as I do. I'm also an investor in Robinhood. So every time we trade, we earn money for us and Robinhood, and then our shares go up. I'm going to give you the link there in the live chat. It's also below in the description if you're watching on the repeat of it's a referral link. If you click on it, set up a Robinhood portfolio, an account. It's free to do so. Just fund it with $1. You get some free stocks. I get some free stocks, and I'll tell you what I've got on the next show, and we can compare and have some fun. That's it from me today. Just leaves me to say, God bless America, God save the Queen. Let me go over to my end screen. There we go. And I'll be back in the morning for opening bell. We've got a great week ahead of us. Bitcoin is going, literally, could do 50,000 by the end of this week. It's really, 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 really cool. So thank you ever so much for tuning in today. I'm now going to get ready for my after show party. We like to call it the drive home party, where I'll be on my other channel, which is the Martyn Lucas channel. If you want to go and check it out on the Day Trader, let me just show you on the Day Trader. You scroll down here and you will find the Martyn Lucas channel, and scroll down there, and upcoming live streams. We like to do an after show party. I have a bit of sing along, so I do 2 requests a day. So let me get, there you go, remind it, click the like, and that's where I will be in about 25 minutes. Bitcoin. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. That's it. That's it for me. God bless America. God save the Queen. Take care of yourselves and each other. See you back in the morning. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. That's it from me. Bye-bye for now.